All right, thanks, guys. Happy Sunday to you. Coming off a really solid Saturday. We split in the NHL. We went 2-2 in the NHL, 2-2 in the NBA, but we went 17-9-2 in our personal leans for Major League Baseball. So, suck it, Bucks. No, I shouldn't even be getting. There's stuff flying everywhere, stuff falling. I shouldn't be getting that excited because they're just leans and. I don't have action on those games. Well, I had action on two of those because, we went 1-1 in our Patreon plays as well. Having said that, guys, we're still 100% in our last 7 NBA plays, and we do have an NBA play on Patreon kicking off today. So if you want to find out what that is, go to patreon.com/BrockPage. Link is in the description section below. Let's go ahead and get into the free content here on YouTube. And we're going to begin with Boston taking on Milwaukee. 1 o'clock Eastern tip-off in Milwaukee. The Bucks open the betting as the 6.5-point favorite, total at 224. And since those markets opened this one up, no real surprises here as we're seeing money on Milwaukee. Movement upward on the spread there. We're also seeing movement downward on the total, down to 223 and a hook. So once again, Milwaukee opened 6.5 up to 7.5. Total open 224 down to 223 and a hook. 53% of the consensus is shaded toward the under. 56% of the consensus is leaning toward Boston. Right now, the Celtics are plus 270 on the money line. Now, if you like Boston in this matchup here, it's certainly going to be a tough one for you. They're taking on a Milwaukee team who ranks first in scoring, first in offensive rebounding. They've won their last 4 straight in the outright game, and they're 16-4 in their last 20 at home. They're covering 63% of their games as the official home favorite and 67% of their games at the current point spread. Now, Boston on the other side, well, they're covering just 46% of their games on the road. They also rank 22nd in the NBA in road offensive rebounding. They're also ranking 18th in road defensive rebounding. So really going to be tough for them to crash those boards this afternoon. Now, total-wise, Boston is 3-1 to the under in their last 4. So I'm going to purchase the 0.5 point, slide it down, and lean toward the chalk, the home favorites. Give me Milwaukee -7 and the under 223.5 in that matchup there. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Sunday's NBA, NHL, and MLB action. Once again, got to remind you to check me out on patreon.com/BrockPage. We are 100% in our last 7 NBA plays on that website. We're having a great run. Our best friends tier is doing well. And our what's our other tier? We have best friends and I can't even remember the other one. Best friends and the other one, best friends has Winnie the Pooh as the logo, and there's another one. Personal touch with that symbol. Yes, personal touch and best friends package doing very well. Along with the executive board member. We're killing it in the board member. 3-0 in our last 3, 5-2 in our last 7. So a lot of good stuff there on Patreon. Link is in the description section below. And I actually got a text message from a hometown buddy that I grew up with a long time ago. And he was sending me text messages like, dude, my guys are checking you out on YouTube. They're hot right now. And they're giving you all the credit. So anyway, that's enough shameless self-promotion out of me. Let's go ahead and feed you now. It's all about you. Let's give you the free content. So let's dive into our next game. All starts Eastern Standard Time. Let's begin with Houston taking on Golden State. 3:30 Eastern tip-off in the Bay Area. Golden State opened the betting as the 6.5-point favorite. Total at 226.5. And since those markets opened this one up, we're actually seeing pretty steady, consistent action on Houston. Steady fade of Golden State in the early going here. We're also seeing movement toward the under when it comes to the number there. We're looking at -5.5 and 224 and a hook. So once again, the Warriors open 6.5 down to -5.5. Total open 226.5 down to 224 and a hook. 61% of the consensus is leaning toward Houston, 63% shaded toward the over. Right now, the Rockets are plus 215 on the money line. Now, if you like the Rockets in this spot here, they are taking on a Golden State team who's 10-3 straight up in their last 13. They're 6-2 straight up in their last 8 at home. They're second in scoring in the NBA, and they're actually averaging 119 points per contest on their home court. Just absolutely phenomenal out of the Warriors. Now, offensively, Golden State is shooting 49.2% from the field. That's going to put them at first in the NBA. And their offense is shooting 39% from three land. That puts them at second in the association. Now, Houston on the other side, they've been very good as of late, but they're still covering just 41% of their games on the road. They're also 28th in offensive rebounding and 23rd in road offensive field goal percentage. And when it comes to the scoring, Golden State's 5-2 to the over in their last 7, 70% to the over in their games that tipped off at the current posted total. So I am going to lean toward the Warriors in this matchup here. I'm also going to purchase the half a point, slide it down, and take Golden State -5 in the over 224.5 in that matchup there. All right, let's go ahead and slide into some NHL Stanley Cup playoff action, beginning with Carolina at the New York Islanders. Now, I don't know if they're playing at the bar. I forgot to look if they're playing at the Barclays or the Nassau Coliseum. I think they're at the Barclays today. Let me know in the comments section below. But anyway, that is a 3 o'clock Eastern puck drop at the Islanders. Now, New York opened the betting as the $1.35 favorite, despite being down in the series 1-0. Total open 5.5. Now, we are seeing movement on both the money line and the total. We're seeing we're seeing a nickel move toward the Islanders. So they are taking money. They are being backed right now. We did see movement toward the under, down to 5 flat. So once again, New York opened $1.35 up to -140. Total open 5.5 down to 5 flat. 57% are leaning Islanders, 62% shaded toward the under. Right now, Carolina's plus $1.25 on the money line. Islanders plus 205 laying the goal and a half. We have Peter Mrazek for the Hurricanes, Robbie Lehner for the Islanders. Now, if you like the Islanders in this spot here, I really can't blame you. Despite being down 1-0, they're allowing just 2.3 goals per contest. That's first in the NHL. They are 6-1 straight up in their last 7, and they're winning 71% of their games as the official home favorite. A couple more things to note about the Islanders. They're second in home goals allowed, and they're winning 70% of their games played at the current market price. Now, on the other side, Carolina's winning just 44% of their games as the official road underdog. They're also winning a measly 37% of their games that were played at the current market price themselves. Their offense is averaging just 2.7 goals per contest away from home. When it comes to the total, Carolina is 4-1 to the under, taking on the Islanders. Give me New York -140. And the under 5 goals in that game there. All right, next and final game for our NHL slate. It is going to be Colorado, San Jose, 7:30 Eastern puck drop at the Sharks. San Jose opened $1.45, total 6.5. Now we are seeing a nickel fade of San Jose when it comes to the money line. We're also seeing movement downward on the total as well, down to an even 6 goals. So once again, San Jose opened 145 down to -140. Total open 6.5 down to 6 flat. 53% are leaning San Jose, 61% shaded toward the over. Right now, Colorado's plus $1.25 on the money line. San Jose plus $1.80 on the puck line. We have Grubauer for the Avalanche, Jones for the Sharks. Once again, San Jose leads this series 1-0. Now, the Sharks are on a 4-game winning streak. They're also 7-2-1 in their last 10, taking on Colorado if you're into historical trends. San Jose is second in scoring in the NHL. They're also second in home shots allowed. So really their opponents not having a whole lot of scoring opportunities going up against San Jose. Now on the other side, Colorado's really struggled with the Sharks this year. They're 0-4 in their 4 head-to-head matchups with San Jose. They're also winning just 40% of their games as the official road underdog. And they're winning a measly 31% of their games played at the current market price. Now, total-wise, San Jose is 7-2 to the over in their last 9. So with all that said and done, I'm going to go very chalky here. Give me San Jose -140 and the over 6 goals in that matchup there. All right, we're going to slide into some